Friday, boys and girls, and today we are going to learn our last paper for kindergarten. So bear with me, and I'm going to teach you something really cool today. So right here you can see I showed you before the ruler, okay? And I would like you to look at the top side only when you use your ruler, kinder. Okay, so you're going to look at and measure things with the big space and called the inch or inches. Okay, so as you can see, we are going to measure these things, pretend measuring them, and I would like you to tell me, in a real life, is it the picture that you see here, is it an inch or feet? Feet means a bunch of these that you're going to use to measure things, okay? So now let's start with your number one, okay? This is your scarecrow. Now, you see a scarecrow when mom and dad drives around during fall. So if I'm going to measure scarecrow, do you think that I can use just an inch to measure the scarecrow? Or I'm going to use the feet, like maybe 2 or 3 rulers, do you think? So which one we are going to circle? Is it an inches or a feet? We are going to use feet because maybe we need 2 or 3 rulers to measure that tallest scarecrow. Now let's go to number 2, barn. I think I'm just going to use a little tiny inch to measure the barn. What do you think? I know, you're smarter than me. No, we can't use just an inch to measure the barn. We measure, maybe we need 10 of the rulers, maybe 20 of them to measure the barn because that barn is too big. So that means we are going to use the feet. Now how about the petals of this flower? Do I need to use the ruler to measure that petals, like the whole thing? Do I need to use 4, 3, 2 of these? No, I can use just a little tiny inch. I can measure it like an inch. So we are going to circle the inch or inches. Now how about the ladybug? What do you think? Ladybug is a little tiny bug. So is it we use an inches or feet to measure it? An inches. Maybe just like little tiny. Oh, cow. Now cow we can use just an inch or 2 inches. Do you think? You're right. Cow is so big and huge too. So we need more of the rulers. So we are going to circle feet. Now let's go ahead and turn your paper on the back. Now right here we are going to use squares. Now get ready with your crayons. You can use different colors if you want to. So right here we are going to color the number of squares to match the height of the flowers. So look at the flowers, okay? And we are going to match the flowers with the squares. And that's how many squares we are going to color. So you ready? Okay, we are going to color first. So I would like you to look at the first flower, okay? How many squares do we use to measure this flower? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very good. So color 7 squares like mine. Okay, how about number 2? Whoa, that is so tall. We use 8 of the squares. So let's go ahead and color your 8 squares. Number 3, how about this flower? How many squares did we use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are right. So go ahead and color just 5 squares. Okay, and how about this little one? How many? 3. So color 3 squares. So now we're done coloring them. Now let's go next to the next direction. And it says circle the tallest flower. So which one do you think is the tallest? Is it the number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4? Who do you think is the tallest flower? Number 2, you're right. So let's go ahead and put in a circle. And now the next direction says we are going to cross out the shortest flower. Who do you think is the shortest flower? Is it number 1, number 2, 3, or 4? Number 4. So go ahead and cross it out. Good job, boys and girls. Now let's go ahead and turn it on the very last page for this year. Are you excited? I know, me too. So let's go ahead and work on this. This is the very last page for the year. So you ready? Okay. So right here we're going to use inch or inches to measure this lines. Okay. So you're ready to help me? So if you are using your ruler and you don't have the strips like me, you can just find the closest inches that you can measure. It's okay. You can't get it perfectly. It's okay. Okay, just write the closest answer. So right here, I'm going to use my strips, and I am going to measure this color boxes. And then I will write down how many inches that I can find. Are you ready on number one? So number one, do you think how many inches did I use? Okay, this is 1 and then 2. Very good. So write number 2. Now I will help you with number 2 now. How many inches do you think so that this box have? Let me see. Okay, let's measure it. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. So go ahead and write number 4. You're done? Okay. Next, to number 3. Now look at this yellow box. How long this one be? Okay, very good. You ready? Help me count. 1, 2, 3. Very good. So write number 3 for 3 inches. Done? Okay, let's go down. How about here? How many inches? 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Go ahead and write number 4. Done? Okay, next. Write on number 5. How many inches? This one. Let's see. Here, hold it. Okay, it is 1, 2, 3. 3 inches long. So write number 3. Done? Go ahead and turn your paper on the back. So we're still going to use my ruler strips right here. Okay, to measure this picture. You ready? Okay. So this dragonfly, how long this dragonfly be? What do you think? 1, 2. 2 inches long. So go ahead and write number 2. Done? Okay, let's get down to number 2 right here. So how long this stick? Help me count. This is so long. Look at that. We're going to use a lot of inches here. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inches long. Very good. So go ahead and write number 6 there. And oh, this is so cute, little tiny bug. Stink bug. Ew. How long is this stink bug? Just 1 inch. Very good. So write 1. Oh, how about your cone? Your pine cone. Let's see how long are you? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 inches long. Very good. So go ahead and write number 4 there. So that's it, boys and girls. This is your last page for the year, and you are done with Kinder. So have fun with this lesson, and I will see you soon.